Hi guys, this is my reaction video to the reality check Becca Goodwin's podcast. I hope you like it. If you like it, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button to be reminded every time I post. I'm doing this reaction video is because they were absolutely horrendous to her, and yeah, I just want to react. So let's get started.
Shit now.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye. What the Welcome back to the reality check. Today, guys, we need some help from all of you. We have been demonetized on YouTube, so we literally
I'm not surprised.
don't earn anything from these videos anymore. We need your support to keep this channel going. So we've got a Patreon, link down below.
Do not go and give them any money.
We are going to be putting in extra videos. We're going to be doing like some behind the scenes stuff, some videos of me and CJ just going out and, you know, causing carnage. And we're going to just be doing all different types of content on there. So if you could want to help us.
That screams desperate.
Us and want to support the channel and keep it going, make sure you click the link down below. And yeah, that will do us wonders, please. Anyways, today we have ho number one.
Did he just say ho number one? Right there is a red flag.
What's your name?
Wow, it's Rebecca Goodwin.
She has got a name, like she just said.
You just want to.
He's just literally mocked her. Already, this video is a red flag. The fact that he's mocking her before it's even begun.
Rip me apart, don't you? And I don't mean in the way that I'm used
We'll
to.
get to that, to be fair. We will get to that.
Go on, do your worst.
So tell me, why did you decide to change your minge from brown to pink using a Snapchat filter?
Because it was brown. No, because obviously.
Is there something wrong with being brown?
No, listen, but I'm a white girl.
That right there. Don't do that. She did not say anything. You're just trying to put words into her mouth.
Oh.
Yeah,
but why is your minge brown?
You don't want to associate yourself with brownness.
No, when a white girl has brown pussy, that means that she always wipes from back to front. And
I
her
don't think
dad
it does.
never said.
I don't think it does.
wait, so it's just poo then? Wait,
It's not just shit stain.
Why did you clean up the poo rather than use a
I
filter
thought-
and just keep the poo on there?
Because it's just a stain, isn't it?
Wait, you was actually wiping back to front?
No, that was obviously I'm taking a piss. Do you know anything about women? Right, okay, so sometimes the vagina is just a bit off-coloured and it's not bubblegum pink, and that's okay. And so back then I didn't know what I was doing, so I just used a Snapchat filter that made it a little bit more rosy and nice and cute. But then I found anal bleach.
Wait, you anal bleached your...
Oh, wait, guys, we forgot to let you know. Let's try and limit the swearing to as much as possible because
who swore?
Pussy, anal.
That's not swearing.
That is.
We would have to bleep it out.
We have to cut it out.
Okay.
But yeah, so you found derriere bleach.
You have to cut that out because you're demonetized. And you don't want to be getting more demonetized.
Bleach, yeah.
Okay.
Derriere.
You just.
I can think of everything else. Tell me another word.
Butthole.
I don't think we'd be allowed that.
Rectum.
Yeah, rectum bleach.
That's compressed inside.
Is it?
Yeah, the rectum
This
is.
ain't a biology podcast. Come on, tell us. What do you use the bleach for?
To lighten things.
Wait, you did that on your...
Yeah,
Surely
just all
not.
over. You just
Didn't it
apply
burn?
it like a lotion once a day until it lightens everything.
Does that not mess up your pH levels?
No.
You can't bleach your...
You can bleach anything
Your
if you
minky?
want to. You can. It's for that area. When you're bleaching your derriere, obviously you're going to get a little bit in your vulva.
Why are you mocking her? Again?
Right, so it's obviously vulva safe. So yeah, it's lightened it a little.
So is it finally pink now?
It's pinkish.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
in
It's
life.
working.
So is it the same color?
No, obviously not. This has dyed. My natural color is blonde, so you
So
can't.
is it
Are you done? Are you actually done?
blonde?
Yeah,
Why don't you dye it? Do you have a strip or how is it?
I'm just bald.
Yeah,
'Cause
good.
men
That's
like-
the best way.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
going
gonna
on
say-
recently with like porn stars having
Do you want-
hairy minges?
Do you want to know? They're grown women. That's what's going on with that.
Yeah,
you
well-
want a prepubescent child? Then
Well,
absolutely.
obviously
Go, Rebecca, go.
not, but
I'm
why don't
just
they wax
saying.
anymore? No, because they used to be bald.
Because women are in a revolution right now, and women are tired of men saying, "Shave that pussy, shave that pussy." Women
Okay,
want to be able
so-
to have hair, and then men will say, "Isn't that unhygienic?" And I'll say, "Show me your fucking armpits," and you'll have hair there, right?
So why don't you have hairy armpits then?
Because I don't personally want them. That's my preference. But if a
Okay.
woman did, it wouldn't mean that it's more unhygienic than a man. To
I never
have
said it's
them.
unhygienic. It's just
Yeah,
unattractive.
no. It's but what?
What's unattractive is your mindset. Like, why do women get thingy differently to men? Like, how childish are you guys? You're really childish. Jeez, let's hope you don't get a girlfriend.
Why is it unattractive?
Why degrade women? Why? What's in it?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're saying this, but you've got a bald minge, right?
Yeah,
So you obviously think it's
but that's
unattractive.
because it itches me.
Okay,
Alright?
so you
That's-
think- so you
that's
think-
the reason.
so you think
it's
a
nothing
hairy
to do
minge-
whether. No, I don't think a hairy minge is unattractive. I
You
think
don't?
it's very attractive. Yeah,
You think it's
I
very
love
attractive?
a woman.
What's
Are you
attractive
alright?
about it?
I'm all right. Yeah,
no,
the,
no,
the
no,
only
no.
Are you guys alright? Why are you belittling a woman for having hair, which is normal? Let's normalize it. Come on. Like, us women have hair. You men have hair. We have hair. Like, you're stupid. Honest.
the only people on this planet that naturally have bald pussies and bald armpits are kids.
Can we not get into that? 'Cause-
No, because they don't
No,
like
no.
it when you throw the facts
no,
out
but
there.
that's ridiculous.
It's
Of
not.
course
It's
it's
the
ridiculous.
Exactly, Rebecca.
Right, it's okay for you to
Hair
have
is
a
not
preference.
attractive though.
It's
Huh?
not.
For sure.
Say that again with that mouth with hair all around it, please.
Okay, beards are attractive.
It's different for a man,
right.
though.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
not different for a man.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because of
So-
society's standards. Because of
It's definitely not different for a man. It's definitely not different for a man. Like, come on. Like, a woman goes through puberty. A man goes through puberty. You're childish, literally.
what you
So
demand.
you're actually looking at me and telling me you only shave because it's
It's
itchy.
itchy.
So
Yeah,
you
it
shave your
itches me,
armpits
and it's
that.
yeah.
and
I
your
shave
legs.
everything.
And-
But
and
the
your
problem
legs.
is, right, if you have a partner, you have a preference. It is fine. It is fine for a man to have a preference. You want a bald pussy? I get that. No problem. But when the issue starts is when men start saying all women should be shaved. That's like
Exactly.
saying hair doesn't belong on women.
Mhm.
That's
Right, and I
our
am telling
preference,
you,
right?
yeah, your preference for a woman, not for me, not for a porn star, not for someone you are never going to fuck in your life. That is what we call none of your fucking business.
Okay, so
Exactly.
when women say all men should be 6 foot plus,
I don't say that.
no, but
No, not all men should be. They're saying the person that we
but
date.
that's the societal norm, right?
No, the person that
All
you
men
date.
need to be 6 foot plus or they're short. Yeah.
Why are you talking over her?
Well,
Do
no,
we
I
not do
wouldn't say
that to men? And you know what's mad? Men can't even change that. Women can shave their pussies. Some men are below 6 foot. Most men are below 6 foot. Imagine how they
But
feel.
there's a lot
Huh?
of women out there that
You should start a
prefer
trend.
a short
Short
king.
men are kings.
And my man's a short man.
You got a
He's
man.
a short. I've got a man. I've got a few.
Why are you even bothered if you've got a man if she doesn't have a man? Why are you bothered?
Men.
Oh, you got a few men,
Well,
do
of
you?
course I have.
And
Yeah.
they're all below 6 foot.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. He's
She
the same,
paused there
exactly
for a
the same height as me. Exactly the
How tall's
same.
that?
5'8".
Do you know what? Going back,
Perfect height for a man.
to the hairy minges,
Yeah.
your opinion would hold a lot more weight if you didn't shave everything on your body.
But that's a preference. Again, it's a preference. Yeah, men when men say that is unattractive on a woman for you to have hair, right? That is your preference. So you would go for somebody that doesn't have a hairy pussy. Now that is fine. But when you are dictating and saying all women that don't shave their pussy are unattractive,
Yeah.
all women should shave their armpits, that is when I hate to say this, but it is crossing the line of paedophilia.
What are you talking
Because
about?
it is.
That is mental. How are you saying that it's the same as paedophilia? It's got nothing to do with paedophilia.
What is the difference between a child and a woman?
It's a child.
Puberty.
Not yes, I know, but
puberty.
listen.
Puberty, exactly like I said earlier on.
No, the
Not hair, I'll
difference.
tell you that for sure.
Yes, puberty.
Breasts, widened hips,
Puberty. It's puberty.
height.
No, it's not.
It just comes
Maturity,
natural. And it's
mental-
fine. It's fine for men to say, I want a woman that shaves a pussy. But when you're saying all women are disgusting if they don't, they're unhygienic, it's not attractive. That is when you are projecting on the whole of womankind, saying that should be how you want it. But
But
you
it's
are
not attractive.
basically saying
But it's not.
puberty should have never have happened to any women.
What? No,
That's what you're saying.
You're saying
It is.
okay. So you're saying the only difference between a child and a grown woman is hair.
It's
So wait,
puberty.
it's
no,
not.
it's
So
puberty.
wait, wait,
You're
wait,
changing what I'm saying.
So
the
you-
difference is they've hit puberty or they haven't hit puberty. For a man to say any woman that has hair is basically you saying, I am against puberty.
No,
wait,
it's not.
So wait. You like to attract paedophilic men because
No, I
you
don't
are
attract
shaving
paedophilic
everything.
men.
So
Do
you're
you know,
shaving
I'll
everything
tell
because
you
you want to
Why are you talking over her?
be a child. Because you want your man
Yeah.
to fancy you as a child. Is that the reason?
I wouldn't expect
According
every
to your
single-
knowledge,
no,
your
but again, it's
your scenario,
preference. It's preference.
your
If I
preference is to be a
said,
paedophile.
I want every
You wanna
single
attract
man
paedophiles.
on the planet to have absolutely no hair on their body whatsoever.
That's your
Be
preference.
thin and dainty and cute. This
See,
is men's
now
preference.
you're adding that.
But this is men. Tell me, do you
So-
prefer a petite woman or a BBW?
No, but what are you talking about?
Yeah, he prefers a
I'm
BBW.
asking-
You keep getting fat children as well. What are you talking about?
That's the difference between a woman and a child.
If
is
okay,
puberty.
I don't understand. If I like,
And if you
no,
are
listen
mad
to
at
me.
every woman
Hold
that
on.
has hair, you are mad at
No,
puberty.
I'm
It
not.
is.
Listen
It
to me.
is.
If I preferred short women with no boobs, no bum, thin hips, and bald pussies, yeah, fair enough. But I'm not talking about
But that is the societal
No,
standard.
it's not.
It is. You've
I
told
don't-
me yourself. Bald pussies, no
yes,
hair.
that's it. The only difference between a woman with a hairy pussy and a bald pussy is preference, not
Yeah,
puberty.
that's what I'm saying. So
That-
it's okay to have a preference, but when you're projecting that on all of women, saying all
This is man-child behaviour, man.
women that have hair
It is a
are
societal norm
unattractive,
for
that
girls
is
to
hating
shave
on
their hair.
puberty.
It's
No, it's not. It's not.
Of course, it is.
But
You
it's
do it.
not anymore. You
How
said
are you
at the-
saying it's
you
not?
said
How can
at
I
the
take your opinion
beginning-
seriously?
You said at the
You
beginning
do
of this
it.
podcast, why
said
are
you've got
more
bald
porn
pussy,
stars
you've got no
having
hair on your
hairy
legs, you've got
pussies?
no hair
Well,
on your
because
armpits,
we are
and you're trying to tell
fighting
me.
back against men saying women can't
Right,
have
time
hair.
out, guys. Time out. We've done this topic now. Let's move on. Tell us about.
They're literally degrading her, they're literally bullying her, they're literally ripping into her for what? For views?
The time you pooed yourself.
Okay, I'll tell you about it. Okay, so I'll set the scene for you. It was it was a Christmas.
She's trying to have banter with them and then they're like practically just like, yeah.
This video that I was doing, there was a nice Christmas tree
I would have walked out by now. I'm sorry, but I would have.
in the background that had one of those rugs that run around it, white fur rugs.
Oh no.
Okay. I that day had a man around just for pleasure, not for business. And
I'm
he-
gonna skip it a little bit, just because to save a bit of time.
Did it stay in the rug?
did it stay on? I'd bin the rug.
Did it smell?
Bleach your vagina. It starts to smell a bit fishy.
So obviously it was common knowledge that was the industry that I'm in. So we don't.
Okay.
No, I'd say he doesn't. No.
How did you meet him then?
Oh, so he's probably bust one out to you before.
Wait, so he doesn't like you doing it, but
I'm sorry, but what?
he was a fan himself.
Yeah. Well, that's how most men are. I've been like on a few dates and stuff. I actually dated a guy for more than 100 grand a month housing scheme, which is where I buy property outright, usually like 2 bedrooms.
Don't talk about this bit where he does good for the community. Don't talk about this bit.
Terrace, and we rent them out. We being me and my business partner, we rent them out to people that are low income families for prices.
Thank you, Rebecca, for that. Well done. That's incredible.
It's like £450 a month for a 2-bed terrace house. So yeah, it's like, obviously I bought the houses anyway, so it's not completely selfless because all these properties will belong
Yeah, but
to
the
my
government
kids.
subsidise you, right?
No, not yet. We want to turn it into a charity so that it's tax-free, but we're not at that point. We don't get anything.
So how much would you buy a 2-bed house for?
85,000.
Wait, where are you getting these from?
Chesterfield.
Scotland
So
or
the house
something?
that I'm in
Chester,
now,
yeah,
Chesterfield. The house I'm in now is going to be one of the rental properties. I'm waiting to buy a farm and I'm moving out of it. That's 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, three-story house, 2 driveway. That was 230,000.
It's cheap.
And what's that?
Very cheap up north.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
completely different
Manchester
prices.
for like 60 grand, 50 grand.
Yeah, I've got lots of properties that are just like on the mark of 70 to 85,000.
You can't get nothing for that here.
No. Well, obviously they pay themselves as well when you've got the tenants in. But like I said, it is all like a portfolio to pass down to my 2 kids.
You have 2 kids?
I do, yeah, 2 girls.
What are they? How old are they?
One is 12.
The fact that talking about her kids in this as well, like, you could have just kept them out.
And one is 6.
Do they know what you do?
My 12-year-old knows what I do. She got told in Karen's diner.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can imagine that went down well.
Yeah, we went in there and they announced on the microphone that a porn star was in the building, and so that's how she found out. But she's very, very popular in school. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, she's not going to get bullied." When I pull up in that Porsche, everybody wants to be her friend, which is a bit wrong, but yeah, she's not been bullied yet, so she doesn't mind. I think if I had 2 boys, it would be
Yeah,
a
for
very
sure.
different story.
Yeah, definitely. I
What
agree.
did Karen's Diner say to your daughter?
They just announced on the tannoy as I walked in that there was a porn star because they
He's been quiet all this time. Why is he having his 2 pence in?
recognized me.
Okay.
And then my daughter went, "Mom, that's a porn star." So just telling a 12-year-old that is quite hard, but they've already had sex education at that point. So it's
At what age would you want your daughter to know about kind of what you're doing?
like I said, she'd already.
Why would you even ask that question? Why? Like, obviously, she doesn't want her kids to know just yet. They're young. Like, what's going through your mental brain?
I would never, ever, ever want to lie to them. I would always tell them the truth.
What's your mentality?
Obviously, I've got a 6-year-old as well. But a lot of people are under the impression that I'm making out that I'm working in Tesco's, and one day they're going to go, "Mom, that's not true. You're a fucking whore." But no, they're always going to know it's sort of normalized, like that I'm in the industry that I'm in. Obviously, I'm not going to say, "This is what I do, look," but they're going to know along the lines of lingerie modeling, let's say.
And what if your daughter wanted to go into the same industry?
Obviously, as long as she was the correct age, then I'd support her. Anything that makes her happy, I'll support her with 100%.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, you being in the
absolutely.
industry, would you really want your daughter to do that?
Yeah, you know what? This industry is as bad as people may make it sound. You have to remember that I own the porn company. I can understand people not wanting to do it when other people like Bang Bros or Pornhub, because with those professionals, you turn up, you get.
I'm just going to skip it a bit.
How would you then feel about what
Really,
you were
really
doing?
good, because the main thing about OnlyFans is not the money, it's the freedom. Like before I worked in
You ain't
Devon,
got £1.50, right?
Depends where you live, mate.
and they're a
What
lot
do you mean?
lower.
There's
To be in certain places, people.
50. If you work
If I earned £1,000 off before OnlyFans, I worked less hours, but obviously I got into find the childcare and not having to worry about who's picking the kids up from school.
in the minimum wage, which would be like what?
Dignity was robbed of me when I was 4 years old. I was groomed as a child. Like, there's no dignity there. Obviously, it's common knowledge that the more people that.
Why should she have to come on and talk about her past experiences? Like, that'll bring up trauma back for her.
If people were, groomed or raped as a child, then they are more hypersexual as an adult. I'm going to use that to monetize from every single person that has ever taken from me. And I think I've done that pretty well. You say it's no dignity, but there's no dignity
Well done.
in going out to work for somebody that's really, really rich. I'm talking Tesco's, right? You're going to go, what is the dignity in setting your alarm for 6 o'clock in the morning to get up to go and make their pockets even bigger and give them more money while you're sat there all day.
You're comparing doing OnlyFans to a
Absolutely.
Even that, I'm not going to lie, even that has more
Absolutely.
dignity than what you do.
Please explain to me how getting up in the morning to line some rich
you're doing
man's
something
pocket,
positive for society, I guess.
positive. £238,000 was my tax bill this year. Okay, I'm doing something positive for society by paying the lot of your wages.
Okay, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, if we went back to caveman times,
which we're not in,
we're actually going to have some constructive.
How is that? Are their own girls?
People are doing things.
Why does my job have to contribute to society? My job is contributing to making sure that me and my kids are okay. I am not going to stand here, and work for the NHS. What do? They charge you £9,000 a year to go to university, and then you have to pay nurse registrar fees the whole time that you're at being a nurse, and then on top of that, the nurses are being paid a shit fucking wage. Fuck society.
Listen, hold on.
Society.
No, but don't you think it's okay? Let's move on from that. Don't you think it's a bit of a waste? You're giving the UK government so much money, like they're just throwing it all away.
You think I want to 6 weeks? And I asked them,
like the Maldives or
why are they laughing at her for taking a kid on an English holiday and not abroad? Like, why are they laughing at her for doing that? Like, back in the day, I went to Butlins, I've been camping, and I've also been abroad. I've been to Florida, I've been to America, Paris, all of this, and Antigua, and the best holiday memories I did have is in the UK. Florida was amazing and stuff, but also UK holidays is just as fun, and some people can't afford all these luxurious holidays.
They've seen Cornwall.
Let me finish.
We're not even letting her finish. They're like laughing at her for her taking a kid to an English holiday.
We know they want to be in the UK now.
They've obviously been other places, but the plan was if they liked the motorhome.
like other countries.
I would have lost my patience well before that.
So I'm gonna get up now. You are the most disrespectful people I've ever met.
What? We was only joking.
No, trust me, you lot are getting fucking rich shit now.
Are you being serious?
The gutted. Have you seen the faces? Like the jaw drop. Like they're like, oh, what shall we do now?
Yeah.
Hey, goodbye.
And the fact that they're keeping it rolling.
What the fuck?
That is mad. So the kids want to be in the UK because
Joke's on you now, boys. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you went.
they're gonna go to Chester, to Sheffield, to Cornwall.
Guys, do you think we did anything wrong there? Like, where we?
Yep. You degraded her. You disrespected her. You laughed at her. Come on. Man up. Grow up. You're like a man child. You're men child. You're men children. You literally got nothing better to do with your life than bully women for having a more successful career than what your podcast is doing. I'm sorry I had to say it. You're literally bullies. And I'm glad she went. You don't deserve a platform for what you've done to her.
She was just delusional, mate.
She wasn't delusional. She was speaking facts, but you guys were talking over her.
Were we rude?
No.
I don't think we was rude.
Were you rude? I think so.
She was